Hey there friends, it is me, HLModTech, and today I'm back with another awesome fun physics lesson. Today's fun physics lesson is going to be a sweet tilt game. If you're in my classroom, remember we start by double-clicking on empty tools and then launching blank. When blank appears, make sure that you scroll out, grab your sky, and move it down because we do not want the ground today. And I'm going to show you how to make a sweet tilt game. Your mission is going to be to make one larger than me, so make sure that whatever you do, you zoom out so you're close to the 10-meter mark. And then draw a large rectangle. And then with that rectangle, I want you to put a hinge up on the top. Get as close as you can to the middle, then zoom in on that hinge, and I want you to go to its auto brake. We don't care about the motor, we just care about the auto brake. We care about its strength, make it huge, and then attach it to the arrow keys. Make it so that it can go left and right. Now when we hit play, you'll see that I can move that left and right. I'm going to change the motor speed so that it goes a little bit slower, so that it's a smooth movement. When you've got that done, I need you to pause, scroll back out so you can see better, and the project is like this. We are going to make an awesome maze. Use the brush tool, pick whatever size you want this to be, probably around 0.35 or 0.25, whatever you pick. We are going to do eraser, and then I'm going to hold down shift, and I'm going to draw straight erased lines. So this maze is going to go like this, and people are going to have to solve it with the ball that we add later. You can do curved lines as well, but you want to create an awesome, challenging maze that people have to go through with a ball that you draw near the end. So I'm going to just put the ball there. Notice I made sure that the ball was smaller because I'm using that shift line as I draw. It is always going to make the lines the right thickness, which is an important part of building an awesome maze. One interesting part of this is I don't know if it's going to be solvable. I'm going to just finish mine real quick. Your job is to make yours unbelievably awesome and then maybe even have it so it has levels so that people get through one level and then you have a sweet conveyor belt that takes the ball to the next level so that they continue to move on. When you're done, I'm going to just show you this because it's kind of funny. If you hit play, notice it falls apart. We're going to hit undo, and let me show you how easy it is to fix that. Any place that you break it apart, simply draw a rectangle, move that rectangle up, click on the fixate so that attaches those two pieces. The important part is to shut off collision menu with that part, and then the fun part is to do appearance and set its opacity to 0 and set the borders to 0. I'm going to shut off opaque borders too. If I can actually click the spot. So there, now if I click that and click somewhere else and click a different part, you can see that it is attached. And if I zoomed in, I could make these X's even smaller so they were hidden. That way it looks a little bit more clean, but my project still has the awesome pieces that are holding it together. I'm going to zoom back out, and let's see how this game works in action. When I hit play and use the arrow keys, oops, see this X? I fixated it to the sky. Now it lets me tilt, and then I can try and win the game. Now because it's in the sky, I can tilt it way past 0. If I decide that my speeds are inappropriate or not good enough, I can change the speeds. But if I bring this out, I can actually get it so that the ball goes down in to my awesome maze. Drop that in, change it so I can go to the next one. I need more routes for this to really be awesome, but you can see the idea of how you're going to be able to make a sweet maze. If you right-click on your hinge, you can tweak that speed till it's doing what you want to make yours as awesome as can be. You can also zoom in on your little ball in the project, add a cute tracer so that you can actually make it more fun as it moves. You could put all kinds of special things through this so that it makes it more interesting to the people. You can also add instructions. Let me show you how to do that real quick. I'm going to do Control Z to get the game back to the first spot. I'm going to change that motor speed so that it stays the same way that I wanted. And if you want perfection, you can click the box. I'm going to move the ball over so that it stays where I want. I've got everything paused. I'm going to switch to the selection tool. I'm going to make sure my hinge has the speed I want. I'm actually going to type a speed so that I've got a more accurate plan. When I zoom back out, I'm going to put the little instruction box up here. Simply draw a box, attach it to the sky, pick the cool color that you want. I'm going to go to the selection tool, appearance. I'm going to make mine a dark blue. Remember, you can adjust your opacity as much as you want. You can adjust your saturation. The important thing is with that selected, click on appearance and do the text box. In this little area right here, you can type your entire message. My instructions aren't very real because I've got such a small game, but as you make a more complex game, you could have more instructions. But notice I typed in all that text and click the box. It'll show up in there. The reason we cannot see it at this moment is because the text scale is so small. As I adjust the text scale, I can get it to the exact size that it takes to fit the box. This is a great way to give instructions and make it look really sweet as you do. If you wanted your text to be a different color, there's your saturation so you can move it across, and you can really make your design as custom and as cool as you would like. These projects can become quite awesome and complex, so make sure that you do file save. When you do, change it from the name blank to tilt game with your initials. You can put fancier words if you want, but you need to make sure you have your initials. Put your author in there. I'm going to put Mr. Harmon. And if you want to give a description, that helps people see how it's going to work as well. When you're done with that, and see I already made one, so I'm going to tell it cancel on that, and I'm going to do a new name. I'm going to add 2019 after mine, so I'm sure I save them by year. And then make sure you turn in a screenshot if you're in my class. Alrighty friends, so when your game is complete, make sure you have your partners tested as well. These can be really fun, and hopefully we get some really exciting ones that I can teach you how to share with each other at a later date. If you enjoyed the video, please smash that like button. If you've got a question, comment, or a suggestion, add it down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Smash that subscribe button, and last but not least, hit the notification bell if you want to be the first to know when there's a brand new movie from me, HLModTech. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.